Hello everybody, Multiman37 back here with another review, this time of the Force Riser from Kamen Rider 01. This is the belt used by the villains of the series, Mitsubo Jinrai Net, or MitsuboJinrai.net, however you want to say it. Is this thing off? It was not. I'm just going to call them Mitsubo Jinrai Net. Because you don't really say the dot. So we'll get right into things, starting with the box, then the Progrise key, then the Force Riser. So, lifting up the camera, here we got a picture of the Force Riser on the box right here. You got a picture of Kamen Rider Horobi right there. Kind of extends the image right there, and then you got the symbol of Mitsubo Jinrai Net. Got Horobi. Horobi again. Sort of expands on the image on this little flap here. You got the Force Riser, and on the back is everything you're going to do, and it also has a picture of Kamen Rider Jin, who uses the Flying Falcon key. So, speaking of keys, here is the Progrise key that comes with this, the Sting Scorpion Progrise key. Very nice. Done out in purple, you got Sting Scorpion, ability Poison, with the image of the Scorpion right here. Opening it up, you get the X-rayed Scorpion, as well as on the back, QR code. If you want to scan it, go ahead. Free scan on me. You're welcome. Now, before I use this in the Force Riser, I'm going to use this in the other two. So let me just get the can here. And there we go. Got the 01 driver out. I'm not gonna do the bit where I turn it on and say its name, because I don't think this... Actually, is this thing even on?
01 driver.
It was. So I guess there you go. My incompetence of not knowing if I turn things on or off allowed me to do the bit. So, let's, well, by itself, you get
Poison.
and
Scorpion's ability.
I forgot to do that, but it didn't matter. I was gonna go through the sounds this thing had anyway.
Poison. Authorized.
Forgot how sticky this is.
Progrise. Dangerous. Warning. Sting Scorpion. Stung with fear by the power claws.
So this would give you the transformation for Kamen Rider 01 Sting Scorpion. And then, of course, we have the impact.
Sting Impact.
And, of course, you can do the second key scan. So that's it for the 01 driver. Now let's switch this out for the well, do the bit here. Did I tighten this too much? Yes, I did. In the And actually, I tightened this for a reason, because you weren't fitting on here. I guess it was fine. Yeah, squeaky, squeaky. Anyway. And the attacks. And then the fever. And that's about it for that. Whew. So, moving this out of the way temporarily. Yeesh. Yeah. Here we have the Force Riser. Done out in mostly black with some silver as well as some bright yellow for the little grasper here, little lever, and the two parts here and here. You do get the little LED, which is actually just a bare LED. There's no cover to it. Speaker here. Battery compartment here takes 2 AAA batteries, on-off switch, and the belt strap system is the same as the shot riser, just with a different back buckle. So the way you would, of course, set this up, if I can remove the back buckle. Okay, why is the back buckle stuck? Oh, because I had it facing the wrong way. Okay, well, whatever. So unlatch them. This one is the left side, so loop it through the left. This is the right side, loop it through the right. And these thicker straps are definitely more of a challenge to do this whole process with. The freaking buckle drivers were easier to do because the belt straps were way thinner than this. There we go. And then, of course, we just complete the runaround, and I forgot to attach the back buckle. So that ought to do it. And, of course, when we turn it on, we get
Force Riser,
which actually isn't the accurate voice that announces the Force Riser. It's supposed to sound more corrupted. I don't know if they changed that in post or if... I hate this squeaky thing. Or if there's a version of the Force Riser that has the more accurate activation sound, but whatever. So when you use this thing without any progress keys, by pulling the little lever, you just get that. I forgot something. I'll be right back. But now, let's get to the main event using a progress key. We'll start off with Sting Scorpion.
Oh, yeah.
And all you gotta do is slide it in. There's your standby. And open this up to his shin. Notice that it didn't say stung with fear by the power claws. There are only 2 progress keys that, when used in the Force Riser or when used to transform without going through the authorization, don't say their ending phrase. Sting Scorpion's one of them, and yeah, this thing essentially forces progress keys to work outside of the authorization. And of course, this thing has 2 attacks. The first one is Sting Dystopia, and the second is Sting Utopia. Now, I ended up putting some Gorilla Tape on the little slot thing, because I noticed that when you role play with this, if you're like actually role playing being a rider and moving around, if you jostle the belt, it'll force the pun not intended, it'll force the progress keys buttons to get accidentally hit. So I had the tape in so that the progress key doesn't move around as much, and it did work. It still occasionally does it, but not to a point where if I'm violently shaking it, that it starts like acting up. Now the second progress key that does a similar thing to Sting Scorpion is Flying Falcon, and my Flying Falcon key is a little damaged. I'm hoping to replace it, but a lot of people want to charge me a lot for it. And this is for Kamen Rider Jin's transformation, who technically transformed on screen before Horobi, but it comes with these 2 things came completely separately, so. Henshin. And there you have the transformation for Kamen Rider Jin Flying Falcon. And of course, he has his 2 attacks. And now, using a normal progress key, you get this. And this was actually seen in the first movie for Kamen Rider 01. And that is actually show accurate, too. So you have the transformation for Kamen Rider 001 Rising Hopper, who is, again, exclusive to 01's first movie, which was a crossover with Geo. And, of course, you can do its 2 attacks. with the whole shaking thing, but it's still worth it to me. Anyway, I will see you guys later. Take care. His Shin.